Now we have this situation of the arrests of people like the Lord Mayor.
See? You see how he chooses his words? Oh, there's a situation of the arrest of the Lord Mayor. No, the Lord Mayor was never arrested. He was abducted. Muhoozi's jackbooted thugs were sent to his home and they abducted him. It is on X platform. It wasn't an arrest. An arrest is explained in the Constitution. Shame upon you, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs.
We want to ask Ugandans to let due process take its course.
Norbert Mao, you are afraid of mentioning the name. Say you want to ask Muhoozi Kainerugaba and dictator Museveni to let due process take its course. Don't use this vague and nebulous language. We want to ask Ugandans. Ugandans are not abducting people. Ugandans are not torturing people in torture dungeons. Ugandans are not threatening to castrate Bobby Wine. Ugandans are not promising the day to kill Besigye. Don't say Ugandans. Mention Museveni and Muhoozi. You coward.
There is no need to use excessive force against someone who is not resisting arrest.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Muhoozi, thugs don't care. Tell us what you're going to do. You're just making statements. Okay, what's going to happen if they use force where it is unnecessary?
Torture is expressly forbidden by our constitution and even by a separate law passed by the parliament. It is forbidden.
Okay, torture is forbidden. Muhoozi has been bragging in abducting and torturing people. He posted pictures of a naked Ed Mutwe, a naked former Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago. He tortured Kakwenza Luchirabashiri. What are you going to do, Norbert Mao? Stop flapping your gums. What are you going to do? Your boss brags in breaking the law. What are you going to do? Apart from, oh, see me, I'm going to say these words, but I'm not going to do a thing.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as evils of abductions, torture, enforced disappearances, extrajudicial killings, and other human rights abuses continue to mount, many Ugandans have been asking one burning question. Why is the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert Mao? Where has he been, or where are you? They've been asking. With the abduction of the National Unity Platform Deputy President Hon Muwanga Kivumbi becoming the latest flashpoint, pressure on Norbert Mao was really reaching a boiling point. After days of public outrage over his silence, he finally stepped before cameras yesterday. But instead of confronting the crisis head-on, he delivered what I believe was little more than an attempt to save face. See me, Norbert Mao. I'm going to give a press conference and I'll make jokes. He was laughing and smiling. Look, as someone who laughs a lot, smiles a lot, believe me if I say it is a little weird when you look at Norbert Mao smiling. Norbert Mao will look at somebody being killed and he'll be laughing. He will see somebody being tortured and he'll be laughing. So, smiling as he addressed this press conference, Mao claimed he could see what was happening, but he deliberately chose to say very little. Because, according to him, he knows more than he can reveal. To that I say, so what? He then urged Ugandans to allow due process to take its course. Ladies and gentlemen, due process is being undermined by the Museveni criminal regime. And you're telling Ugandans, hey, please allow due process. Does he really understand? He's a lawyer. For crying out loud, he's the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. What is, in the name of due process, is abducting people, torturing them. and that's what really stunned me even more, is that despite widespread criticism, admitting to committing these heinous crimes by Muhoozi Kainerugaba, bragging, gloating in the abduction, and even threatening. Muhoozi told us he killed 22 of NUP supporters. Norbert Mao avoided mentioning his name or even the name of Museveni. And I know many of you are going to be like, hey, Mordecai, what do you want him to say? Do you want him to mention his boss? Resign. There's that option too. He instead appeared to shift responsibility elsewhere while sidestepping the people many hold politically responsible or accountable. Museveni and Muhoozi, they are acolytes, minions, and lackeys. So, to me and to the vast majority of Ugandans, this wasn't a courageous voice of Uganda's justice minister. No, it was a politician scrambling to protect his image while the country demands answers. If there was ever a moment for Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs Norbert Mao to stand unequivocally, else, stand his ground for the rule of law. If this was a test, he really abysmally failed. And that's what I'm going to be showing you in this commentary. I'm going to show you what he said, and then I'll show you another guy. He's another Museveni minion, a complete stooge, Sam Mayanja, again, being confronted by Joel Senyonyi. You're going to see what he says. Listen here, Norbert Mao.
Now we have this situation of the arrests of people like the Lord Mayor.
See? You see how he chooses his words? Oh, there's a situation of the arrest of the Lord Mayor. No, the Lord Mayor was never arrested. He was abducted. Muhoozi's jackbooted thugs were sent to his home and they abducted him. It is on X platform. It wasn't an arrest. An arrest is explained in the Constitution. Shame upon you, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs.
Unfortunately, in Uganda, those who know very little are the ones who talk the most.
Yeah, do you know why? Because those who know more, have decided, like you have decided, I know a lot, but I won't say. Then you give a space to those who know little to be like, okay, let me use this little knowledge I have to sort of raise my voice. Because you actually said it. Listen here.
I know a lot, but I talk little. Because
yeah, if you know a lot and you talk little, when our country is facing a crisis we are facing, you have given a permission structure to those who know little to raise their voices because they'll be like, okay, we've been betrayed by this man who knows more. The irony is he doesn't understand what he says is shooting himself in the fill in the blank.
On the things I know, if I were to tell them, you would again say, you shouldn't have told us.
Do not assume. They told me pretty much, they said that when you assume, you make, they say, the word, the spelling of the word, A-S-S-U-M-E. When you assume, get A and S-S, you make an ass of you and me. Do not assume. Tell us what we want to know. Why do you treat us like babies? Oh, I won't tell you because if I told you, you're going to complain. Shut up, Norbert Mao.
We want to ask Ugandans to let due process take its course.
Norbert Mao, you are afraid of mentioning the name. Say you want to ask Muhoozi Kainerugaba and dictator Museveni to let due process take its course. Don't use this vague and nebulous language. We want to ask Ugandans. Ugandans are not abducting people. Ugandans are not torturing people in torture dungeons. Ugandans are not threatening to castrate Bobby Wine. Ugandans are not promising the day to kill Besigye. Don't say, Ugandans, mention Museveni and Muhoozi. You coward.
As the Minister of Justice, my role is that of
a dummy mention Minister of Justice. As justice is delayed and denied to people, you continue referring to yourself as Minister of Justice? When people are abducted and tortured and killed, and those who have committed those heinous crimes brag about the same on social media? Oh, Minister of Justice, what?
Linesman. You know a linesman?
It goes into these stupid jokes.
A linesman lifts the flag when the ball has crossed the line. I have raised the flag before, and today I want to raise that flag again and say, laws are not suggestions. Compliance with the law is mandatory.
Compliance with the law is mandatory, okay?
It doesn't matter who you are.
It doesn't matter who you are. Hey, Norbert Mao. Norbert Mao, come here. Come here, young man. Come here, you man. I can tell you, Muhoozi is not going to listen to you. Yes, law is mandatory. He's not going to listen to you. What are you going to do? Tell us, Norbert, what are you going to do? Muhoozi will continue abducting people, torturing them, and gloating about the same on social media. What are you going to do? Tell us. Tell us, Norbert Mao. There's nothing. You're just flapping your gums. There's nothing you will do. Zero. You're a coward. You're just there for proximity to power. I actually have here a photo. Here is the face of a man who commits these heinous crimes. This guy. You are with him right here. This guy, Muhoozi, he's the one who has made a name of himself in breaking the law. Oh, law is mandatory. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care, Norbert Mao. Jeez. Let's go back here.
All of us in public offices swear to defend and protect and uphold the Constitution.
Yeah. Do you know how Museveni has many times has violated that Constitution you're invoking? And you, an opportunist, you decided to go in bed and make love with him. Enjoy. I hate pretenders, oh my God. I hate pretenders. He knows he's lying. He knows he doesn't care. But he's taken Ugandans to be fools. That he just has to come and say all these words. He doesn't care about a thing.
That is the same oath that all police officers, all members of the judiciary, all members of the UPDF, that is the oath they take.
Okay, you charlatan, let me show you here. Okay, let's go here. Norbert Mao, you're going to see this video. I know for sure. It's going to be sent to you. I'm going to have somebody send it to your number. Okay, here. I'm going to go here and do this, okay? Who's this guy now? Okay, this is Bobby Wine, okay? He posted this man. You see? This man is Dexon Muhimbira. My brother Dexon Muhimbira, my pride serving Uganda, thank you for disciplining those NUP charlatans. They deserved more strokes than you offered them. This guy is thanking this man. Let me take you back to show you what I mean here. My God, I got people sending me messages. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, then you have that's the guy. Okay, he's the guy right here. This guy right here. I think I need to do this. Okay. Is the guy right here. Right here. Is the one who was committing these crimes, beating up Bobby Wine. Okay. As Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, would you ask to launch investigation into the crimes committed by this man? All the officers, all the military officers, we needed to do this. He doesn't mean a thing. He knows these are his people that protected him. Oh my God. I mean, look, I hate the politics of Museveni. I hate his presidency. I want him to go as early as 20 years ago. But I'm so glad. Somewhere, I believe we survived the bullet by having these people not become president. Look at what he's doing to the Democratic Party. He's a dictator there. And look at what he's doing now that he was, brought, you could argue, into the inner sanctum of the NRM. See what he's doing. He doesn't care. Imagine if he was president. Do you think this one? He would be another Museveni or even worse. Because Museveni came like Norbert Mao, all singing this democracy, rule of law, constitutionalism. Look at this man, given an opportunity. This guy, and another one is Amama Mbabas. They are charlatans to the core.
There is no need to use excessive force against someone who is not resisting arrest.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Muhoozi, thugs don't care. Tell us what you're going to do. You're just making statements. Okay, what's going to happen if they use force where it is unnecessary?
Torture is expressly forbidden by our constitution and even by a separate law passed by the parliament. It is forbidden.
Okay, torture is forbidden. Muhoozi has been bragging in abducting and torturing people. He posted pictures of a naked Ed Mutwe, a naked former Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago. He tortured Kakwenza Ruchirabashiri. What are you going to do, Norbert Mao? Stop flapping your gums. What are you going to do? Your boss brags in breaking the law. What are you going to do? Apart from, oh, see me, I'm going to say these words, but I'm not going to do a thing.
So, as your linesman, my flag is up on the question of torture, on the question of excessive force in arrest, in the face of illegal detentions, and unlawful arrests.
Yeah, there's an element, there's something called resignation. In honor and respect to the Constitution, in honor and respect to your values and principles. Do you have that in mind? No, he doesn't. Because all he's focused on is accumulation of wealth, proximity to power, the aura and aesthetics of office. That's why, when he's having a press conference, he tells these men and women, stand behind me. You see, I am Norbert Mao. I'm giving a press conference, and I'm serious. Oh, these are the people I lead after. Opportunistically, malevolently, chasing away, pushing away other folks who are belonging in that political. This is we survived the bullet. This is a sick man.
But the one who responds to the linesman's flag is the referee. The linesman doesn't have a whistle.
Let's stop with this nonsense of this man. Okay. They are the same people. This is what the question Senyonyi asked.
Where is the Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi?
Where is the Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi? Asking that question to the Attorney General. Listen to what the Attorney General says.
Parliament and this country is under a dispensation of constitutionalism.
Okay. Oh, this country and Parliament is under the dispensation of constitutionalism. Okay.
And I have that constitution in my hands here.
I don't care whether you have a huge constitution, whether you carried 5, whether you even have 10 in your office, 15 in your home, you give even your children. I don't care. All I care about is, do you even care about what is in the Constitution and what are you doing? When they asked him, he went on to say, torture like Norbert Mao. Listen to what he said.
And where it regards to the liberty of every Ugandan, it is here very clear in Article 23, and I can read.
Please, can I have order in the House? Please.
And I can read specifically 23, Article 2, for the members of this honorable parliament. A person arrested, restricted, or detained shall be kept in a place authorized by law.
Okay.
That's a constitution.
Yeah, that doesn't answer the question of Joel Senyonyi. Where is Muwanga Kivumbi? Don't read me. I know. By asking that question, he's telling you, I know what the law says. When you read that constitution, you are repeating what he just asked. These are people, ministers of Museveni. Nothing, zero. And that's the Musevenism culture I usually talk about. Getting rid of Museveni is going to be one thing, but getting rid of the culture is going to be another. These people are so comfortable in positions of power that occupying these positions is all they want. It's not about performance. It's not about the substance. No. It is using these positions to steal land, abuse people, All those kind of stuff. Oh, let me read you the Constitution. It says torture is wrong. Okay. You Attorney General. Let's see. Let's see the Attorney General with Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. And let's pretend like you care. Pretend like, oh, they've called a press conference. You know, they've summoned Muhoozi Kinulugaba. These guys. I feel ashamed to call these people ministers. Imagine, this is a minister. Look at him. Look at him. Let me take off the sound and then look at him flapping his gums. Oh boy. Those are our ministers. And to them, they've convinced themselves, oh, they're doing a good job. Oh boy. I am so tired of these people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. Am I being too tough? And I am sorry if our emotions get the best out of me. Please, I don't intend to be emotional more than logical and reasonable. So forgive me. But you understand my frustration. I'm not trying to defend my frustrations. I'm trying to explain why sometimes I end up in that situation. Let me know what you think. Like this video, please, and share it with everyone you got in your contact list. And if you have Norbert Mao's number, send him a link in his inbox. Okay? After sending him a link, block him. All right. Bye-bye for now.